Yeah, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And today, well, you see the topic, you see the title, you already see what it is and what it's gonna be. I gotta talk about this shit, man. I've been prolonging this particular topic. I touched on it before in another video, but it's something that is just keep happening that I gotta kind of just go ahead and go all the way in on this shit, man. You know, TNA is okay with being WWE's little bitch. Like it's pretty clear. Like they've been bitching them and they've been big broing them the whole fucking time. And of course they the lesser company, but let's be clear, TNA is not a developmental brand. TNA is not a feeder system. You know, they're an established brand, been around for 25 years or so. Big stars and came through there. Big stars then competed there. They got their own Hall of Fame. They've been on TV for many years now. They got a whack TV deal. And I'm understanding that the relationship with WWE posed to garner them some kind of lucrative TV deal where more people can see them and they can pretty much be on the level so they can compete with AEW. Yeah, you heard me right. They want to be able to compete on the level with AEW. They want to be positioned to be the number two company. But doing shit like this, that won't happen. And what type of shit you may say? Oh yeah, y'all see the ticker, man. You know, Zilla, I'm burning on these particular topics right now. So let me go back into what I was talking about. With the TNA merger, man. You know, TNA still a real good place to work, man. But WWE coming in and partnering up with them, they pretty much just letting WWE bitch them, like I say. Like Trick Williams was the TNA world champion, just holding the belt hostage for months at a time. Trick Williams ain't even a good wrestler. He a decent young guy on the come up, but he ain't the kind of guy you gonna build a brand around. I mean, everybody was rejecting that shit, but they just kept ignoring it. You know what I mean? Putting Trick over all their talent. Like, why would you agree to have this guy just beat your talent every fucking week on their TV, on your TV, like every time? Then Joe Hendry supposed to be the guy, and they treating him like a bitch because they know he getting ready to go to NXT. So like he a non-factor now. His TNA World Championship run was shit, and it was because the way they booked him. But they booked him like that because they know once his contract up, he gone. He going to NXT. He pretty much in NXT all the time. He was even on WrestleMania, so that's a good thing for him. He got squashed, of course, but just him being on WrestleMania was a big thing for him and TNA. But let's get back to the bitching. How these motherfuckers just bitching this company, man. So, Knockouts World Championship, which is the women's title. They feuding with a developmental brand now. Once I said that already. So Kalani Jordan, and no disrespect to Kalani, beautiful young lady, gonna be good in the business, you know what I mean? Got a future in it, good look, can wrestle, all of that, but she's still learning. She a developmental person. You got her coming in here and winning your main title over women that been here putting in work. Women been grinding, doing their thing, and she just come in and jump the line because whatever WWE tell them to do, they gonna do it. Put this belt on this person. Look at I forgot what the fuck they was calling her, but it was Dana Brooke. They was calling her Ash by Elegance, so she had to retire. They told them to put the belt on her. And they said, fuck it, fine. Like she was a tag team wrestler, wasn't even really in the main event picture like that. And then they just all of a sudden throw her in a triple threat or something and she win the title. Then maybe a couple nights later she had to retire or something. So it ain't no doubt in my mind that everybody already knew something was going on with her. And WWE told them, like, look, get her the belt before she, gotta retire. We couldn't put the belt on her when she was with us, but they tried like a motherfucker with Dana Brooke. They repackaged her about 10 times, put her in different tag teams, gave her different looks, sent her down to NXT, moved her to SmackDown. Like, bruh, it was gave her a spot as a manager, put the 24/7 title on her. Like, bruh, they did everything they could before they gave up on her. And they ain't really give up on her. They sent her to TNA, which is still like having one foot in the WWE system. Pardon me. So it's sad she had to retire, man, but peace and blessings to her. But Kalani, man, I think it was a lot of other like whenever you doing these promotion versus promotion things, it's always a bad idea because nobody can decide on who gonna win the match. You don't want your guys to look weak. Then this other promotion don't want their guys to look weak. But with TNA and WWE, they don't give a fuck about their people looking weak. Like, come on our show, beat our people, take our championships, take them shits back to NXT or wherever, show them off over there. You know what I mean? It's like the shit is crazy, man. Then they had a so-called invasion pay-per-view when all the fucking teams was former WWE people and TNA people. Like they really ain't doing no invasion stories, just showcasing people. You had the Hardy Boys and the fucking Dudley Boys, and come on, man. And no disrespect to either one of them teams, but it's 2025. We don't want to see them guys have no fucking match. Devon is half fucking dead. The motherfucking Devon had like 2 strokes a few years ago. If you watch the match, Devon ain't take one bump. Like shit like that, man, is ridiculous. And they talking about this fucking WrestleMania in Saudi Arabia where they gonna dust off all these old guys that have matches, man. Like they need to cut that shit out, you know. And then this right here, this next thing I want to get to, then I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here, man. Talk about Ronda Rousey goofy ass. I know she ain't connected to TNA, but yeah, I know how we do in the Russell chop. We gonna chop it up about whatever I want to chop it up about. So Ronda Rousey, man, been going on these little tours, running her mouth about pro wrestling and shit. She did it before the first time when they released her, but they brought her back for some reason. I'd have never brought her back in my promotion. The way she talked down. She talked shit about Vince. She talked shit about Triple H. She talked shit about the talent. Talk shit about every fucking about wrestling in general. Called the shit fake fighting. And if you're a wrestling fan, you never want to hear nobody use the F word when they referring to professional wrestling. It's a work. It's a fucking work. You don't use the word fake, you stupid bitch. And she on the fucking radio talking about she couldn't wait to come and play fake fighting with her friends. Like, bitch, if that's all you think this is, then they need to keep you far away from wrestling. If that's all you think this is, then you need to stay the fuck away from the product. You know what I mean? Then she was hurting bitches, trying to do all these fucking hard ass MMA moves. These little bitty broad, cause she hurt Alexa Bliss on purpose. Like that's pretty clear. She didn't want to work with her. She felt like Alexa was too small and it wasn't believable that she could do nothing with her. So she hurt that girl on the most basic moves, man. Headlock takeovers, drove her fucking head into the mat, concussed the girl. Twice. And they talk shit about Nia Jax. And you got this green bitch Ronda in here roughing bitches up and hurting them. Top talent. And don't understand why she gotta work with top talent, but she wanna be taken seriously in the business. Then she got the boy Drew, whatever the fuck his name was, fired. His dumb ass. He gonna, instead of just saying I don't know what the fuck this bitch talking about, he gonna, well, I might have, but I was just going in for a handshake or some stupid shit. They like, all right, man, you gotta go. You know what I mean? She brought the shit up 2 years later. The dude was in a great position in the company. He was like head trainer, NXT, all this type of shit. He done lost his spot. This bitch says this goofy shit about some fucking sweatpants strings or some shit. He grabbed her sweatpants strings or some silly shit, man. You know what I mean? Now, if he don't know this broad, I don't know why he would do that. You know, that's dumb on his part, but I don't believe he did the shit. You know what I mean? It just sounds too stupid, man. Like if you don't know her, why would you do that? She married, like ain't nothing inviting about this bitch to make you even want to do that. So, bro, I don't know, man. But anyway, she get to running her mouth, and now she talking shit about Stephanie Vaquer, and that's just pure jealousy, man, because she don't like the way Stephanie being moved up the ranks quickly. But Stephanie can fucking wrestle, unlike her. And Stephanie then been in the business for many years and then traveled all over the world honing her craft, man. Stephanie ain't just some goofy broad who they put on TV to try to move ratings and shit. Like they gonna actually build her up and do something with her. And the belt being on her could be seen as premature, but shit, fuck it. Go ahead and put it on her. Same with Braun Breaker. They might go ahead and put it on him. Like ain't no need to wait to get this shit going, man. Strap the rockets to these people and blast off, man. You know, Stephanie Vaquer, only thing about her, she can't speak English. And from what I understand, she's spending hours upon hours trying to learn good English. Like a lot of time when she ain't on TV, she's somewhere taking English classes and shit. So that's salute to her for that. And when I do see her do interviews, it seems like every time she getting just a little bit better. You know, it's hard for me to listen to foreigners cut promos with that, you know, with their dialect and that broken English. And but hey, man, it is what it is. Might gotta get some subtitles or something for her, like they do with the Japanese girls. But I think in probably about next year around this time, her English will be pretty good, I believe. So yeah, man, they finally did take the belt off a Trick, and Mike Santana won. They've been dragging it out, and Mike deserved it, man. He a TNA guy through and through. You know, he can wrestle, you know what I mean? Straight up New York, Puerto Rican, you know, my type of nigga. And he got a swagger to him. And I also think WWE got their eyes on Mike too, cause he be on their programming a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like I know they like him. You know what I'm saying? I like to see him there. Yeah, I root for my nigga. But good to see them put the belt on him, man. He deserve it. And it's probably something a lot of people didn't expect. Like when he came back to TNA, they didn't think he was gonna get pushed in that type of role. But yeah, man, he paid his dues. He a better wrestler than a Trick Williams. He better than fucking Joe Hendry. But you know, they drug it out. He finally won the belt. They wanted to feel like a special moment. But I just don't like them using Trick in that role, man. Like when Trick come up to the main roster, he gonna be another Carmelo Hayes. Like they're not gonna know what to do with him. He gonna eat a lot of pins, and it ain't gonna be the same, man. I promise you, bro. That sloppy ass knee he throw, he gonna have to tighten that up. You know. So yeah, I think that's about it about TNA getting bitched by WWE. All right, man. I catch y'all on the next one, man. I'm tired of talking.